Good morning everyone. Today I am going to have an autumnal day, so spend this day with me. I just want to make it very cozy and warm and autumnal. Although warm, I'm going to try to make myself warm because it is freezing. Well, not freezing. I'm very cold. I kind of want to turn the heating on, even though it's a bit too early. But yeah, it is very cold. I made myself a warm cup of tea in my autumn mug, and it is autumn tea. It is called autumn. I'm still so happy with my new nails and my fringe. I made a whole autumn reset video about me giving myself a bit of a makeover, and also my home. I have a new lamp over there, which is really exciting. And yeah, if you haven't watched that yet, definitely watch that too. But I'm excited for today. It is a Thursday, but because I am also working this Sunday, because I am going to an event, I thought I could kind of take the day off and just make it very autumnal and read my book and do some crocheting. So I'm currently reading this book, which is definitely perfect for autumn. It is called A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, written by Sangu Mandana, and this is the second book, or kind of a companion series, or a companion novel to The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which I really loved. And this is kind of the second book. It follows a witch who lost her magic. She works in an inn, and then she meets this grumpy man. You know, we all kind of know what these books, how they go and what's going to happen. But it's fine. It's very fun. I've only read a little bit so far, but it's just very fun and warm and autumnal. But I'm going to switch my battery because it's empty. Okay, full battery. What I've also been doing recently is crocheting. I've picked up crocheting again. I made these, ooh, nearly dropped it in my tea, pumpkin coasters, and I think they're so cute. The thing is, I always make these, I'm following a whole tutorial, someone showing me exactly what to do, but you also have so many crochet patterns and these illustrations of a crochet pattern, and I just can't read those, which is annoying because they're much more accessible than following an entire video of how to crochet something. But I'm determined to learn how to read those patterns, and I've been learning that on Craftsy, who is actually sponsoring this video. Thank you so much. So Craftsy is a really cool online place for all things creative. On Craftsy you can learn things like crocheting, knitting, cooking, drawing, painting, everything creative you can think of. You can find classes on Craftsy to learn the basics, to learn advanced things and advanced skills in that same project. And I found this class called Reading and Understanding Crochet Patterns. This class is given by Shannon Lee Rodden, and this is exactly what I've been looking for because I want to learn how to read those patterns. In this class he tells you exactly how to read these patterns and the steps on how to start learning to read these patterns, which makes sense. You need to learn all this, the crochet stitches first, then the little illustrations, and also how to read it. So this is going to be super helpful to get better at crocheting because I'm just loving it. It feels so cozy and relaxing and calming, which is exactly what I need now that it's autumn. If you would love to join Craftsy and become a member of this just wonderful creative online community where you can learn so many new hobbies. I think finding a new hobby is one of the most fun things for the end of the year when it gets colder, you're inside more, and you just need to focus on something else instead of just scrolling, social media. So I highly recommend you check out Craftsy, and the best thing is that the first 1,000 people, that's a lot of people, who click the link in my description, they can get a full year membership for only $1.49. Thank you so much, Craftsy, for working with me on this video. It really means a lot, and it is perfect for my creative brain who always wants to learn new things. I think I'm going to take a little reading break, read a little bit from this one because it's still really early and I kind of want to get a pumpkin spice latte at a local coffee place here. However, I don't think they're open yet at 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of reading and then go over there and maybe journal a bit and read a bit and just go for a nice walk because it's the perfect autumn weather. It is chilly, but sunny, which is just the ultimate weather in my opinion. I just got back from such a good walk. I walked really far, and then I went to my favorite coffee place to have a pumpkin spice latte and a scone, which was delicious. I was a little bit optimistic about like sitting outside. It was a little bit windy and a bit chilly, but it's okay. And then I did some groceries. I think I got many steps in. Let's have a look. Oh, 4,500. Well, that's a lot, but I thought it would be more. Oh well. But yeah, I just had to do some groceries, some bread, and the basics. So I'm going to put those away, hang up my washing, because I did a load of laundry whilst I was walking. So I don't have to hear that noise, because I have such an old washing machine that it literally fills and it sounds like it's going up into space with the amount of noise it makes. Oh, and I read a little bit more for my book, which is nice. Okay, so I'm cold, as you can see. I'm wearing my pumpkin blanket throw. And speaking of pumpkins, this cannot be an autumnal day without making something with pumpkins. And even though I would love to make like a pumpkin cupcake or something super sweet, I ate so much chocolate this past week. I'm like, I want to make something a little bit healthier instead of making an entire pumpkin cake or something for myself. So what I'm going to do is, I still had this pumpkin puree in the freezer because I used some pumpkin for, I think it was like last month or something, but I had some pumpkin puree left. So I'm going to just let this defrost, and I'm going to make a little pumpkin soup that I can maybe eat, I think, tomorrow. Because tonight I'm meeting up with a friend. I'm going over to Michelle, one of my best friends. We met in high school when we were like 12. So it's over half of our lives we've been friends, which is just amazing. And we're going to be ordering some takeout and watch a film. But tomorrow for lunch I can definitely have the soup because I'll be home, and then tomorrow evening I'm going home to my parents. So I also won't be having like dinner at my own home. But I can make some soup and eat it for lunch. I didn't really get any new veggies to put in it, so I'm just going to do some onion, some garlic, and then probably lots of cherry tomatoes. Make like a little tomato pumpkin soup, very simple. Maybe I have something left in the freezer, some vegetables, I don't know. And then make it creamy with some like cream cheese or something. I'll figure something out. So let's make a little soup and add some stock. We'll see how it goes. I'll just wing it. This took less than half an hour to make. I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks very autumnal and lovely. I added red onion, garlic, pumpkin, tomatoes, and some cauliflower that I still had in the freezer, so we'll see. I added lots of like spices and some vegetable stock. It smells delicious. Oh, and when I will eat it, I'm going to add some cream cheese to it. Like a dollop on top. Just gonna let it cool down a little bit and then we're gonna taste it. Okay, let's taste the soup. There's only one thing I can say. Good soup. It's delicious. Oh my god, this is my favorite soup I've ever made. I'm gonna have this for lunch. I can't wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna have a little bowl, like right now. Oh my god, that's delicious. Shall I put it in this pumpkin mug? Oh wait, no, I know something better. I just cleaned this one. So I'm gonna put it in here. Because it's such a big mug, it can almost be like a soup bowl. I just had one of these moments. I had a little cry, but just from gratefulness, because I'm making this soup and I was just waiting for it to cool down a bit, and I thought, how is this my life? I am making and like filming this video for you, an autumnal day in my life. That is also a sponsored video, and this is part of my job. I can create the most ideal like autumn day in my life today as part of my job. Like, I just had this moment of such gratefulness that it made me emotional. So just thank you so much. It's literally because of you who are watching this video right now and supporting my work online, and you know, my silly little YouTube channel and my bookish goodies that I'm designing with so much love and like passion, and it's just insane. So it's just beyond magical that I you know, get to make this soup for this video as part of my job. So thank you very much. I'm now going to eat this soup. I'm gonna add a little bit of cream cheese to it as well, and just, yeah, let my heart fill up with gratefulness some more. I'm still very cold, as you can see, but I just saw something so cute outside. I have quite a nice view from my window and I can always see lots of people walking by, and there are lots of flowers there. And there was this grandmother with her grandchild, and the child was in the stroller, but they walked past some beautiful lavender flowers and she could see the kid like looking. So she stopped the stroller and like picked up the kid so he could touch the flowers and like just experience what these flowers look like up close, or what they felt like. It was so cute. But then, even though I live quite high, she suddenly looked up and I was just like looking at her, so I was like just waving, otherwise it's so awkward. And then she waved back, so that made my day. That was so adorable, and just letting that child's like feeling the flowers and seeing it was so cute, and like I think such a great way to, you know, make children experience new things. So that was just so sweet. That was lovely. That made my day. Something that did not make my day, however, is that this pen, this super amazing cute pen that I got, I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago from Flying Tiger, look at the top, is already empty. I've been journaling a lot for the past few weeks, and I've kept using this pen because it's super comfortable to write with, and it has black ink, which I love. So I tried to like open it up to see if I could, you know, fill it up again. But first of all, this is the only part that has ink in it. Like half of the pen is just empty. And there is no way for me to open this up so I can fill it with ink again, which is so sad. But I want this pen again. So I'm going to see if they still have this in the Flying Tiger store, because I would just love to have it again, because it just looks so cute. So when I'm going over to Michelle's house, I'm quickly going to go to the Flying Tiger to see if they still have this pen, because yeah, I would just like to have it again. So that will be another little autumnal goal for today. Get myself a new pen. I turned on the heating. It is suddenly just freezing in here, which does feel very, you know, comforting to put the heating on, but I need to find some other ways to heat up my apartment. I always forget like how cold it can get when it starts getting cold. It's just because it's very old, and I probably need to put lots of these strips around all the windows to make sure that no breeze is coming in, and just open the windows, you know, a few times a day to get some fresh air in, but not constantly have a breeze. So I think I need to get those strips and try to isolate it a bit more, because this is not very good. I just cycled, so my fringe has just gone away. But I went to Michelle, we had pizza, we watched Gilmore Girls, it was absolutely wonderful and it felt very autumnal. Also her bookshelves are so amazing, I filmed some videos of it. But before that I went to the Flying Tiger and unfortunately they did not have the pen anymore. I really looked through the entire store, not just at like the autumn bits. So I don't know, I want to figure out if I can switch the ink, but I don't think it's possible. So if anyone has got any idea on like, this is the turny, like the thing that you can turn, but it doesn't seem like I can take this out. So I don't know. Oh well. Then I went to Primark and to TK Maxx. At Primark, they already had so much Christmas stuff. And normally I would be like, this is too soon, but honestly, I don't mind anymore. I am like loving it. I was really trying to be strong and I didn't buy anything. But at TK Maxx, I got something. Namely, this candle. It is called Cottage Vanilla and Pumpkin. And just look at how cute the cap looks, the lid. Oh, it smells so delicious. It's like a really light pumpkin scent because of the vanilla as well, and not like these crazy sweet pumpkin spice latte scents. It is delicious. So I think I'm going to light this right now to end this autumnal day because it feels like a good thing to do at the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for joining me on this day, and I really hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I had a wonderful day and I really loved filming this video. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you're having a gorgeous day, and if you want to comment something but you don't know what to comment, just comment all the autumnal emojis that you can find on your keyboard. I want the comment section to look crazy autumnal. Okay, thank you again. I will hopefully see you in my next video.